all you beautiful Aries. I hope you're well and welcome back to our channel. So these are messages for you for the week of the 10th of March, Aries. If you're new to our channel, hello, my name is Linda Williams and I'm in Australia. And I'd love to hear where you're from. And so these are guided messages from Spirit for you, Aries. Let's have a little look, shall we? What the Spirit wants to say to you. As you know, we always start off with a mystery card from our numbers deck. We ask for one card from the Angels, Gods and Goddesses deck. I do read that out. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to ask Spirit to give you some guidance with one card from your soul purpose, for your soul purpose from that deck as well. So Aries, I hope you've been keeping well. I hope you've been looking after yourselves. Let's have a look, shall we? We'll ask first for Spirit to, well, we've got it. They threw it out straight away. That's your message, the mystery card, which we pop there. We also ask for one card from the angels, gods and goddesses. And this is additional guidance for you for this week. Spirit wants to give you some little extra guidance or an extra message, an important message. And again, Aries, as you know, for those who watch regularly, we don't look at that until the end. We pop it to one side. We do, however, read the message out. It's not a long, it doesn't go on forever. It's just one of those messages that, oh gosh, so this week, do you want me to take it? Okay, thank you. So we'll ask, so the main theme of this week is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups, Aries, it's all about, it looks as though you're ready to move on. You want to move on. So this is a case of feeling that you need to move away from a situation. As you know, everyone, during the reading, I always talk to you as if you're me. So, or I'm you rather. So I will refer to myself as an Aries during the reading. Because it's just the way I talk. You've got the star. Wow. The guide wants me to take the bottom one. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look. Well, very important week for you, Aries. This is really, really a week of this is a week of shift. This is a week where we are being asked to put into action these desires that we are feeling that we need to do at the moment. We have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is needing to take some time out. This is a time for us to focus on the positive because we've been going through a little bit of stress and strife. So now we have to focus, come back into the positive of everything. So this week could be a time when it is time to try very hard to shift ourselves, move away from the stress and strife that we have been tolerating. I've been given the word tolerate. I think some of you have actually been very tolerant, but now it's a time where you're saying, I need to really move myself from this situation. And so the Four of Air, as we know, Aries, don't we? That the air is the swords in this deck because they use the elements. So this is, of course, a deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And Radley always uses elements. But now's the time for you to take. This is a time for you to take some time out. This week you need to recoup. You need to revalue what it is you feel you need. This is a time to start to put your dreams into fruition, or I see you mulling over. I see you putting a lot of thought. It's as if you feel that you're wasting your time, or time is like running away from you. Time is running out, or time is running away from you. And you're feeling that I want to put all this effort into my future. I want to put all this effort into what it is I want. but I've got all this other stuff that's in the way, getting in the way. And so this is a week where I feel you're going to be putting a lot of thought and effort into changing that. You're going to start to make change, move in a mental state, move in a belief state. Not that some of you could be moving physically. That is possible because I do have three cards on moving, so it's possible that you could be moving away to a better environment. Let's put it this way. This could also be a case, Aries, where you're I see that some of you could be in a position or a job or a location or some area of your life where there's just been too much, it's just been too toxic. And you have got to a stage now where you're thinking, I need to now start to focus on changing this. I need to focus on, in a positive way, about what I know I can create. You're a very powerful sign, Aries, so it isn't as if you can't create things because you do have the Knight of Earth. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is us staying grounded, staying focused, not allowing our mindset to take over. So we need to come back down to ground and start to think very seriously about what it is we really want. This is a time for us to get down to things, get buckled down and get things done. We know that the nights are movement, the nights are action. We know that. But we also need to have the right time. This is also a need, there's a need here for us to, whatever this move is, whatever these changes are, we know we want to create them. We've been thinking about it for a while. We're going to decide this week to change lots of things, especially when it comes to what we have been tolerating or what we have been having to put up with. But we know that we can handle this in a good way. We know that we can handle this in a kind, understanding way. So we don't have to allow the swords to get in the way of our thinking, our words, and our actions. So it's important this week that we do stay focused, but we also stay in that element of a loving, kind energy. Because we have the Eight of Cups, a desire to move forward, the search for something more meaningful in life. And this is what we're doing this week. We're wanting to make our life a little bit more meaningful. We want to create a life that we are happy in, and that means a lot to us. That makes us feel that we are accomplishing things, that we are achieving things for us as well, for not just for others. Yes, maybe others, but this is a time for us to start to really think about what is it that we need? What does Aries need? What do we need to put our focus on at the moment? Because Spirit is saying to us, well, the focus needs to come back to you. The focus needs to come back to what is it that you need to be happy, be it your career, be it your environment, be it your relationships. This is a week of decisions, big decisions. We have the star Aries. I'm not. I've got. I can't remember, but I got a feeling you may have got the star in your bonus reading. I'm trying to think, but I can't. But you've got the star, and Aries, the star is making, these happy times, making positive, optimistic long-term plans. This is a time for us to start staying focused now. Work on those plans. Don't give up on them. Start them. Some of you may start this week. Others of you may have been thinking about this for a while, and because the Four of Swords was the first card that came through, you're still trying to stay focused. You're still trying to stay positive. And down when we move forth, Spirit is saying, stay focused on your long-term plans. because this is the road to happiness. This is the path to what Aries really needs. All you beautiful Aries, what we really need is to believe, believe that we can do this, no matter how long it takes. I feel that there are some of you out there who have been trying very hard for quite some time to get things off the ground. Because we do have this Knight of Pentacles. You've been trying very hard to create abundance. You've been trying to focus on your future. You've been trying to save. You've been trying to do the right thing with your finances. You've been trying to budget, trying to get ahead, but it hasn't been easy. It's a case of I'm feeling that there's backwards and forwards, like there's one step forward, two steps back. And a lot of people, Aries, as we know, because I'm located in Australia. And as you know, we even here in this isolated island of ours, we are, still trying to come to terms with the changes that we've all been going through over the last few years with, rental issues, cost of living, things going up, all sorts of things. And so you're probably, no matter where you are in the world, Aries, you're probably going through a similar type of thing. Let me know, because I do love to know what's going on overseas. I'm a big follower on YouTube of overseas videos and so on like that. I have an adventurous spirit. And you do too. You have an adventurous spirit, and I'm getting that message through from Spirit for you today. It's time to be adventurous. It's time for you to really dream big, not little, big. The star is big stuff. It's happy times. It's optimism. It's positive. It's powerful. So Aries, this is a time for you to really, really get motivated and start to put all of this positive future into action, and plan and set goals. Because you have the Six of Swords, and we have the Four of Swords at the beginning of the week. This is you now getting focused, taking time out to think things through, getting your mind in the right place. And then at the end of the week, this is you now taking that action. This is you acting on what you know you need to do when it comes to decisions. This is a time to make big decisions. Next to the star, this decision is very important, and it is the decision to move forth into much more positive times. Detox from whatever is not emotionally good for you. Move away from choppy seas to a much smoother future. This could also be somebody taking a trip. Sorry, I'm scratching. Please excuse me. I think I've been bitten by a mossie. Sorry, we've got a big storm brewing here at the moment in Australia, and I'm actually doing these readings a couple of days. I'm actually doing them on the 7th. I'll probably be putting them out tomorrow on the 8th or 9th, but we've got a lot of storms brewing and a lot of humidity, because you do get the odd mossie, even though our house has got screens. I think I've been bitten while I was having my shower this morning, so I'm sorry about that. It's a bit hard not to scratch it. I apologise. Aries, this is a time where there's going to be the end of a difficult situation. This is time for you now to stay focused, stay positive. That some of you could be taking a trip. It's very possible that you could be taking a very fortuitous trip at the moment. You could be visiting some people. You could be physically moving. It's very possible that you could be moving to a new location, to a new area, even into your own home. That is also possible for someone. And if that is the case, well, you've certainly made the right choice, because this is a very happy future with a very optimistic outcome. You're on the right path. With the Eight of Cups, sometimes, Aries, it is necessary for us to move in a new direction or to leave something behind. And we don't always feel happy about that. It is possible that you may, but it just didn't work out well. It just didn't go as well as you would have, your career hasn't gone as well as you would have preferred. And you've had to move away from that. And it has left you emotionally upset. This can also be a situation of a relationship because we are talking about cups and we are talking about moving in a new direction, moving on. And so, for those of you who have decided to do that, you may decide to do it this week. You may be doing it this week because you have put a great deal of thought into this. It's been too stressful. You've worked hard, you've tried very hard, but it just hasn't gone the way that you'd hoped. And now you realize that I've got to do this. I have no choice because I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have a good future. And so Six of Swords is the message to you that this would be a good time to now move away from a toxic environment. If it's a job, if whatever this is a good time for you to actually cut the ties and to move forward uh, from that toxic situation that is mentally not good for you, physically, emotionally not good for you. And know this, that when you get the star, this is the major arcana here. This is the only major arcana, Aries, that Spirit's given you for this week. And this is one of the most powerful of the deck because it's telling you happy times ahead. Make positive, optimistic long-term plans to move in a new direction, to move away if you haven't already done it. This is the week maybe to put that plan into place, to plan that move. Just know that Spirit is saying to you, you are on the right path. You're doing what's right for you, Aries, and this is what you're meant to do. Do what's right for you. What is it you need to be happy? If the job's no good, if the people are toxic, if you're unhappy, look elsewhere. Put those long-term plans into fruition. Put your resume out there. Look for that new job. Whatever you do, you're on the right path. You're making long-term plans, and that's what you need to do to make long-term plans. Get yourself out there. Look for a new job. If this is a relationship that you've tried and tried and tried, but it hasn't worked out, it isn't good for you, and you're thinking of moving on, this is the week to plan that. And if you need to talk to others, get some advice and help from others, and it's a good time to do that too. Because we have the Knight of Pentacles. This could be this possible that there could be somebody, Aries, in your life. Doesn't necessarily have to be a male. But this is the energy of the movement. This is the energy of the power of one of the royal family, or the royal family in the deck. Let's put it that way. I like to call them a royal family because they are really in the eyes of many of us. This could be a time for you now to have a chat to somebody. You may need to get some advice. You might need to get some support. And this is a person who is very honourable, very kind, very understanding. So if there is somebody in your life that you feel you would like to talk to or you can talk to, by all means this week is a good time to do that. It is time though. It's time to buckle down and get things done. You are being watched over. You're being cared for and watched over. There is an angel around you looking after you and trying to guide you. So a week of decisions, a week of focusing, a week of all of those things are mentally, emotionally draining you, making you unwell. Time for you to take some time out from that. Time for you to think about a positive future, what it is you need to change now so that you can be more emotionally and physically and mentally happy. I feel some of you have been going through not too much, a little bit too much stress. Look, because we have the night of Earth, this stress could even be coming from a male. It's possible that it could be coming from a person around you, because I'm just feeling that the mental anguish that you've been going through seems to have something to do with somebody else causing it. And so this is why it is necessary maybe for you to walk away from that environment. If this is a really nasty boss who's doesn't have to necessarily be a male, but it's just a person. It's a person of authority, or an energy, the strong energy around you that could be opposing you in some way. Aries, this could be the time when you actually detach yourself from that environment, from that boss, from that person. The thing I love about this reading, Aries, is the fact that you got the star. Because what I see a lot of mental anguish here. I do see that. We can't deny it. It's on the table. I see the emotional side of that. It's causing a lot of emotion. But when I see the star and the message of moving on, moving forward, making long-term optimistic plans, that is the main message from Spirit here. That's the answer to whatever's going on. Make plans, get your head around it. You're on the right path by thinking and believing that, yes, I need to move away. I need to take action, and I can't be putting my head in the sand. I need to act. I need to, no matter the emotional upset, which there is emotional situation here. This is not going to be easy. This is emotional. It's an unfortunate situation, but it's not going to go away on its own. So you're the one that has to take action and change things for yourself, because you can't change other people and you can't change situations sometimes. And it's up to you to take on that challenge, is what Spirit is saying to you, Aries, this week. I'm going to ask now for what it is that they've given us for our angels, gods, and goddesses. So, take pleasure in the things you do is the angel of pleasure. So, this is bringing in a little bit more pleasure in your life and having a little bit more fun. So, let's see what the message is. The angel of pleasure. This is for you, Aries. The QRSP. P. P becomes before that. See, here we go. Aries, take pleasure in the things you do. The message for you today is to start to take pleasure in all the things you do. It's not all about hard work, achievement, and performance. What is important is that you make the most of every moment in your life. Start to do more things that bring you pleasure and that bring pleasure to those you love, you work and study and play with. So this is about having a bit more fun with the people in your life that you love and care for. Try it. They say, try this. You may be surprised to find that when things become pleasurable, you accomplish more with less stress and effort. So that's with less stress and effort. So the environment that you're in at the moment, try and bring a little bit more fun and games into it, a little bit more pleasure. Share pleasant things, share different things that you like, conversations, actions. I'm seeing somebody playing Monopoly. I'm seeing somebody playing cards, having a bit more fun. Maybe that'll change the energy around you, especially if this stress and strife and this little bit of uncertainty is around your home life. So bring some pleasure into your world, Aries. It'll make a big difference to whatever's going on. That's a lovely message. And what else have they given us? 3 sevens. So this is about co-create. So this message here for you is, with your energy in perfect harmony with the divine, each thought, feeling, and action weaves a tapestry of reality in blissful partnership with the universe. By anchoring in the heart center, the cosmos flow infuses your life with love, light, and wonder. Everything is working in your favor. This is Spirit saying that we've got your back. We are working with you. And in this message here, the Knight of Earth, the bottom three words are a guardian angel. So this is Spirit saying to you, we've got your back. We're guiding you intuitively. These downloads that you're getting, swords are also, it's all about our mindset. And this is the belief systems and what Spirit brings into us, Aries, when it comes to downloads. So listen to what you're getting, especially when you're under the shower, because that's a time when we become really earthed really well, and see what it is that because I feel that also there's this energy of lots of positive stuff being downloaded. You're being given lots of ideas and to how to do this and how to do that, and planning, how do I make these changes? How do I create this move? So listen to all the ideas that are coming in, because that's also spirit giving you ideas. They don't just work with us intuitively with our feelings, they also download big ideas as well when it comes to our future and what it is we know we're meant to do. And with that, I'm going to ask them, what is it that you're meant to do? Let's ask them for this beautiful soul. This is a soul purpose deck. Let's see what they want to say to us, Aries. What is it you'd like to tell Aries when it comes to their soul purpose? And we thank you for that guidance. Okay, what is it that they want to say to you, Aries? Be generous and be open to the generosity of others and have faith. So this is all about be generous with your love, be generous with your kindness, be generous with whatever it is that you're understanding, all the good qualities that you possess, and have faith that everything you put out, you will always bring back. Be open to the generosity of others. Be open to um, those who would like to help you in some way, those who would like to support you in some way. Open up to that and be vulnerable, not be afraid to accept that generosity and accept it, knowing that this is a genuine act of kindness by somebody. So it's very possible, Aries, that this week somebody could come into your life, or somebody you know could be very generous in their advice, in any and every way possible. So be open to that. Be open, and maybe you need to be generous with giving your time or your support and your understanding. And have faith. Have faith this week in each and every step that you take. It's very important. So, Aries, I hope this does resonate with you this week. It is a very important time. I feel that there's a few difficulties going on where you feel it's a little bit hard for you to know how to go about some things. However, Spirit is saying you can do this. You are very capable and able to make big plans, but it is all about your belief systems being strong, speaking your truth, focusing what you know is best for you in all areas of your mind, body, and soul. Your mental health, your physical health. So have a wonderful week. I'd love to hear back from you. I'd like to know how this has resonated. Would you like to give us a like? That would be very much appreciated. And would you like to subscribe if you haven't yet? Then that'll give you the opportunity to receive all those videos that we put out on a regular basis for you, Aries. Thank you for being with us today. We appreciate your support and we look forward to catching up with you again soon. So have a great week.